ماكينة باردة طبيعي يكون في دخان بالشكل هذا. متى ما سخنت الماكينة ما راح تشوف أبدا أي دخان. الحقيقة الهواء شديد شمال، ومع ذلك كم درجة الحرارة اللي تحت؟ يعني 460 تقريبا، والسرعة يلا 100. بدايات الخير قدامنا. هذه المشكلة، ما أقدر أطلع درجة الحرارة، لكن للأمانة معظم ماشي بحدود 110 تقريبا. الار بي ام عندي طبعا متعطل، لا أحد ياخذه بعين الاعتبار. إذا بس بوريك بدرجة الحرارة. Hi gentlemen, I'm trying here to explain why sometimes we failed in our setup or swap in trucks, especially or heavy trucks. And I'm talking an om606, which is RPM engine mainly. As you know, for injection pump at ideal or the rack of the pump, injection pump, reach some limits and then stop, and you need to have boost to push it up more to give more fuel. So in sport injection pumps, for example, started from 55 cc up to 250 or 200 or 150 cc. But at the end, you need boost to move the rack. This is the idea. So this is the relation. I can make it more, let us say, I will try to make it more clear here. We need, as I said, boost from turbo side, and to have boost you need RPM. RPM need more fuel, and to have more fuel again you need boost. This is the idea. So it's interchangeable or dependable relation between the fuel injection and the boost. The idea of the fuel pump, as I said, for example, I'm taking here example of om603 injection pump, which is most of swap people, they use it. In zero or ideal, you will have 35 cc's. And if there is no boost, which is equivalent maximum about 70 horsepower. In full boost, you will get 55 cc's at 140 horsepower. Now let us go back to our case. If we have a truck with 3.5 ton weight, like camper or Ford trucks or like these things, so I can or explain it in better way. Suppose your truck moving in this area in normal asphalting road with 100 kilometers per hour, you will need about 45 cc's, for example, to reach to this speed with this much of load. But when you used, for example, turbos with the, for example, like in my setup, 35 or wholesale 35, because low RPM in normal driving roads, like in my case, 2000, probably 600, 700, 500, like this, to reach to this speed. It means you have only about 0.7 psi, by the way, but about 45 cc's at the end. So this is already consumed in normal horizontal driving. When you go up, what's going on? Suppose actually the truck have horizontal force, which is, we said, it's in this speed you need 45 cc's. If you go up this uphill area, you may need, for example, just for example, about 40 horsepower, which is almost equivalent to 20 cc's of fuel, because in that case you have horizontal energy plus vertical energy. So most start decreasing up to almost zero. It means you have only 35 cc's. And net fuel in that case will be 35 minus 20, which is required to go up here. So you will end up with about 15 cc's. 15 cc's actually it can be only 30 horsepower. 30 horsepower, which is required to reach up to here. It means you are driving almost in second gear with 30 kilometer per hour, which is of course opposite for the truck drivers. How to deal with such situation? Actually, one of the issues, big turbos will not work for trucks. You need small turbos like HX25 and less. Even OEM it can fit in the plus you need 6 mm or bigger IBs or injection pumps. In that situation or in that setup, yes, you will have early burst. The rack of the injection pump will respond early, so at least you can recover what you lost it in low RPM. At the end up, if you don't have another way to substitute the low burst, you will end up with low HP or horsepower in your setup because turbo size. You will be limited by turbo size, whatever injection pump you are installed. Or you need to make modification to have, for example, small and big turbo and with a controller, which is more, complicated and expensive method. I think I need more from viewers' opinions and their experience if they face such situation and how they deal with it. Thank you.